Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with a disappointing products video. I'm not going to call these products a fail because they satisfied my curiosity that I have with all things beauty related, but they didn't really work out as I had hoped. So if you want to see the products that I'm going to talk about, then just keep watching. Here we go. Okay, there's a bag of rice on my counter. Hope it doesn't ruin your day. I have red eyeshadow on. It is the red from Hemporary Solutions, the Wet n Wild limited edition, and it is Rosé Mac Pigment. And then it was School Colors Day, so I have this red zing 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 sparkly shirt. Absolutely love it. But anyways, all of that aside, let's talk about the products that like I said, were just a little disappointing, but I'm not going to call them fails. Some are makeup, some are not makeup. I'll just kind of mix them around. So I'm going to start with non-makeup first. So this is the Cinema Secret Makeup Brush Cleaner. I got this VIB sale last year, I believe. It was hyped up. I think Nicole Guerrera was the first one I saw using it. I'm like, I have to have it. But it's not that special. I think most of this has evaporated. I don't know that I had used actually this much. And the nozzle's broken, so I can't spray it anymore. So I think I just need to find a container to drop it in, to like pour it in, and then wash my brushes like that. I mean, I just feel like this. Unless you are a makeup artist or freelance makeup person, it's so much effort to wash your brushes with this kind of like quick drying makeup brush cleaner. I mean, it takes pretty much the same amount of time unless you're doing this dramatic look and you need your brush multiple times. But for the average person, just wash your brushes. So this was a waste. I will use it, but I was not impressed. I'm not going to say it was a waste because it satisfied my curiosity, but I was not impressed. So moving on, the next thing is this is NYX Electro Liner. This one is in Power Lines. I had originally got the liquid one, and I'm not good with liquid eyeliner. That one was okay. I'm just poor at applying it, so it just always looked a mess on me. But I saw they came out with the pencil one, so I gave the liquid one to my cousin, and I've been using the pencil one. And it's just, it is retractable, and it is, it's pretty, but it's not very pigmented, and it's like I had to like rub like that to get it, and it's very hard. So when it's on your eyes, it's kind of painful to not get that much pigment. Like I kind of like, as you can see, like I press down and drag it to get that pigment. You can't really do that on the eyes. I can make it work, but it's not an ideal thing. I should have just bought the one that I really wanted, which was Lancome, their Drama Liquid in a stick. They had yellow, and that's the whole reason I bought the NYX ones, because I was like, ooh, I want that. I should have just got that instead of these, but whatever. I'm still happy to have tried it. Next up is a hair product. This is Garnier Fructis Texture Tease Dry Touch Finishing Spray. I have really fine hair. Like, it's very fine, but there's a lot of it. But it's very easy for products to weigh my hair down. I can't really get much out of this. It comes out like so forceful. It's like, and so I feel like it makes my hair like crunchy and like hard to style because of that. I can't just like lightly kind of brush through it. It makes it kind of difficult, and it feels weird after that point. It definitely, I mean, the texture, like you feel the texture, but not in a like your hair looks texture kind of way, like in a I feel like I need to wash my hair kind of way. So this again, there was a higher end version of this that I was looking at on Sephora. I forgot what it was, but it was $28. I'm like, oh, let me try this for like $4, and sometimes just buy what you want. Like, you're gonna spend more money trying to buy something like it than just go ahead and buy it. But anyways, there's that. Does that make sense? You guys feel me? Anyways, the next product is an eyeshadow. This is L'Oreal Infallible Glistening Garnet. These Infallible ones are really good, but this particular color I feel like doesn't really look like anything special on the eyes. Like when you do a finger swatch, it's a pretty metallic color, but when you actually swatch it on your hand, like it is pretty, but it doesn't build up like that on your eyes. You really have to go in about 3 or 4 times to really build it up on the eyes, and I feel like it just kind of makes you look like you got a pink eye. Like today the red, it's a little difficult. I had to put glitter on top of it to make it look more everyday and not like I got punched in the eye. And this, you kind of have to work on it in a different way, like maybe put on top of it like a more like white, pearl, champagne color over it, so it kind of fades into a more pretty look. Or if you did an outside eye corner shadow, like it might look okay, but by itself, like if you were to buy this and put it on your eye, it's going to be a little hard to make work, but you can add other things to it to make it work. But sometimes it's too much. Like, you know a product's good when you can use it on its own. That's it. That's a wrap. You look great. But when you have to add all these other steps to it, it's like, then you never use it. I think I have a lot of eye products because eye products are my favorite thing to purchase, and I feel like you can't have too many eye products. So let's just finish up the eye products while we're at it. The next one we have is the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. This one is in warm neutrals. This is underwhelming to me, not because of the quality of the product. I think, well, I haven't really used it enough because I'm panning some brown shadows, so it hasn't been appealing to pull this because of that. But what I really like about it is the warmness, because I love warm colors, but I really love this row right here. So it's actually the second from the bottom row, and this bottom row. Like it really reminds me of the Visa Art warm palettes, and it is gorgeous. This has nothing to do with the quality of it. I'll swatch a couple for you. Like super pretty, very natural, swatches well, applies very nicely on the eyes. I do need to give it some more love. But the reason that I feel kind of underwhelmed by it is because when I purchased this, I was just thinking of these bottom colors, and then I put it in my collection next to this guy. This is the NYX Love in Paris Mercier Becou, and oh my gosh, they're like the same thing. Like, what? What was I thinking? I didn't even... So when I look at it, I'm like, I have that shadow, those shadows, in a miniature form. Granted, these bottom row ones are more, I don't know, they have more depth and more like shimmer, and they're a little bit better quality, but I feel every time I look at it, I'm like, girl, you just bought the same palette in a bigger form. I don't know, but, so it just underwhelms me. I'm like, I already had you. Why did I go buy you again? And these, I think they've been discontinued from the NYX, from Ulta's website, but they were $18. I, of course, bought mine on sale. But, I don't know. It's just not very exciting palette, but I am going to keep it, and I think this summer, or this winter and fall, I'll get a lot of use out of it, but... Alright, and the final shadow, this is my Urban Decay Z palette. It's in there. Let me take it out. It is one of the Urban Decay single shadows. This is in the color Lounge, and it is like kind of the blue, black, or what is it, the blue-brown pigment or whatever from MAC. And its swatch is really, really pretty. It is a little powdery. Let me swatch it on my hand for you. It just gets this gorgeous color, and it has like these brown shifts in it, but let me tell you, when you put it on the eyes, it's so sheer, and you have to pack and pack and pack and pack, and it has so much fallout because it is so powdery. Like, you can watch right here, it just you can just see the powder crumbling on the side. By the time I had got it on my eyes to be the color that I wanted, I had literally a whole 2 cheeks worth of this, and I had to wash my face off with a makeup wipe before I could do anything else. Like, it was absolutely disgusting. And my boyfriend was, he saw me before I wiped it off and he was like, wow, good job, Abby. I haven't used it since then, and that was almost a year ago. I should honestly just pass that on. I don't know who would want it with that quality. Should get rid of it, but it completes all 4. So until I get a new one, it's gonna stay right there. Alright, another hair product. This is the last hair product that I have. This is OGX brand, and it is the Quench Sea Mineral Moisture Shimmering Weightless Moisture Replenisher. So I have used this before. It's like an oil that you spray in your hair. You can spray it in wet or dry. I do like the product, but I got the wrong scent. So this sea mineral smell, I can't describe it, but it has something to it that I don't like. And because of that, I've had this for like a year, and I just spray it maybe once a month in my hair. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to use that. And I'll spray it once a month in my hair, and I like what it does to my hair, but then that's it. And it's all because of the smell. I love the coconut one, and that's what I meant to buy. That's what I thought I was buying, and then it was not. That coconut one I go through so fast. I've gone through, I think, 2, and this was going to be my 3rd. But I've been stuck on it, and I can't justify buying the coconut one until I buy this one. So it's disappointing. I just need to make it a point to use this all up. Thinking about starting a rolling project pan, and products like that would be great if I did that. You know what? This one, I can't. It's Sephora Triple Action Cleansing Water. Have you guys ever used this? I was like, no one ever talks about Sephora like beauty care. Let me go try something out. And everyone always talks about the cleansing water. Okay. This is like a year and a half of use. It smells good. It doesn't irritate my skin. If you put it on a cotton round, it will break through the face makeup and pretty much wipe it away in one wipe. But it cannot get through the eye makeup. Like, it can't cut through it. It can't cut through eyeliner. It can't cut through mascara. You pretty much have to get a new cotton round to get it to cut through the eyeshadow in your eye, but I set my eyes with primer, so it's like, it takes a little bit to rub it off, and I just feel like cleansing waters, like, ideally, it should be all in one, like, whoosh, it's done, but I have to go in, it leaves like a weird film on my face, so I put it on a cotton round to get my face makeup off, and I'll get as much of my eye makeup off as I can, and then I have to go in with a makeup remover to get my mascara off, and then I have to go in with a face wash to get everything off and to get that sticky feel off. So I'm like, what was the point of this? What was it? So, I'm gonna put it to the side. Okay, 3 more products. Next, this was sent to me through Influencer, but it's Dove Dry Spray Cool Essentials. It's like a cucumber smell. This, when I spray it, I gag because it's like, it goes everywhere, so I'm like, and then it's like white, and so it's like, okay, do I wait for them to dry? Do I just put it down? But then it like balls up if it's not dry, and then it's just like, do I wipe it off or do I go with it? And I work out a lot and teach a lot of group fitness, and so my hands are always in the air, so then I'm like, do I have it? It smells okay, and it does last a long time, but the application of it, I'm just like, I can't. I don't even know if I can finish that one. I will, but oh my gosh. Okay, 2 more products. Okay, this next one is NYX Taupe. This is the blush that everyone uses as a contour. Granted, this one is a newer formula than the ones everyone said to get, but I mean, it's cool tone. It's super powdery. Like, I don't know if you can see all the powder that just got kicked up. But it's soft. It's very soft. I think that's why it's crumbly. It's kind of splotchy, as you can see right there. And you really have to, like, it just went away. Let's try that again. Like, you can see how powdery it is right there. And then you blend it out and it goes away. But it does leave like the slightest contour that you can see right there. But it looks gray and muddy. And I know contours are supposed to be cool colored, but if you go watch my video down below, the link down below with my summer favorites, you'll see the Wet n Wild one. Gorgeous, but it's more of a brown tone, and that just looks so natural. But this just looks like you were trying to do something. I don't know. You have to do a lot to make it look natural. Like, you have to put that on, then you have to put your bronzer on, and then you have to put your blush on, and then if you wear highlighter, like who doesn't, you put that on, and then you have to blend it out together, and then you have to like kind of go back here, and it's like, that's a lot of work, whereas like the Wet n Wild one, I can just go, whoosh, and it's like, girl, I'm fleet. No blending needed, nothing needed. It's just there. I'm not wearing it today, but I'm so torn. Like, I want to keep giving it chances. Like, maybe I'm just too much of a rookie to make it work. Maybe it's me that's doing something wrong. But at the same time, I'm like, should I just cut ties? Because I never use it. I don't know. The final product, I have a love-hate relationship. Sometimes when I use it, it looks perfect. And then other times I use it, I look a mess. So it's the NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector. I have mine in light. So like I said, sometimes I use it and it is perfection. And you can see I have a huge dip in it. So I've given it a fair try, and I will continue to use it, and it will probably end up in a project pan at some point. But I don't know, I don't get it. Like, why sometimes it looks so good, and other times it's like a crinkled mess. Like, I don't understand why it's not consistent. And I don't know if it's because it mixes with products, like different products differently. I don't know if maybe just a different application each time. I don't know why it does that, but it does. Look at that. Okay, so that's everything. And I think that's everything I have to say to you all. So let me know if you had the same luck or better luck with these products, or suggestions for them. Just let a girl know, okay? But otherwise, let me know if you like these kind of videos and all that good stuff. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.